Anyhow, we've got the umpires here now. The players have got themselves set and they're going, and he holds aloft. Go nifty.
Yeah, and we have the male medalist this year's GSFL 2021 male medalist out there, Brett Ellis, number 4 from McLaren in the middle, just coming in for the footy just then, but ball comes ecking out from McLaren, a hurried kick, and Brett Ellis should run onto the footy. No, he won't beat. He'll be out there running out there with Thomas Fennerty. Fennerty with the football, bring it inbound, inside. Oh, 50, big crash of players. Should be a free kick in there. It will be awarded. And the umpire's straight on the money, and it'll be free kick there down there to Joel Charler for McLaren. So straight out of the blocks. Score will come the way of McLaren. It's been probably the games all day today, probably the least non-scoring end. They have been managing to score in it. The breeze has died down a little bit. He was puffing through those goals, so shouldn't be a problem here for Charlotte. The kick is on its way. He's kept the accuracy down pretty low. That's a pretty good effort there. Bees were kicking it too.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
She comes, up in the air they go. Ruckman go up, comes out through there to Strathalbyn, slightly comes back, stacks on the mill up here. The umpire waits for it and can't get out to it, and he goes around to it and he repeats, say, ball up. Up they go again. Goes around. Clark for Strathalbyn tries to get it out, can't come down, wraps it all up, and the ball hasn't moved more than 4 metres, and this is the 3rd time in for a throw up. Tara said conditions here, overcast, cold, and up they go. Clark gets it out again for Strath. McLaren go off quickly. Oh, kick was smothered off the boot there. Ellis tries to come back, gets the handball quickly, goes back again, picks up his player out closer out there, and I reckon that could have been Mackay. Todd Mackay goes out, left foot goes over. That was late. Pump. That was late too. So he gets up onto there. Is that Daniel Marr?
I'd say so.
It looks like it.
Could have just about got a 20-metre penalty then, couldn't he?
Any dust loose in your ear holes, he's just cleaned it out.
Yeah, the wax is gone. So he goes back now. He's going to have put themselves in the forward. He's outside the 50-metre arc. So it's going to take a really powerful kick to get up into there, but he's got some players up in there. In he comes, drives up, goes up, it's dropping down now, goes off, it is off the line, it goes through for a minor score. So McLaren go to 1-1 on an FPA scoreboard. Strath yet to get up in their forward line.
And Strath get the ball back into play. They go over the club room side there and with the kick in, and it's been marked over there.
Yep. McLaren's.
Can't see who's got it out there at the moment, but anyway, kicks it back into the centre half forward area, and at the back of the pack the mark has been taken out there by Ryan Clark. So Clark kicks it back in. Strather got hold of it now. They go down to the other end of the ground with it very quickly. Off hands it goes. Will it be kept in? It is kept in. Pass goes across there to Bentley. Bentley gets it across the ground to his player running down there, William Gregory. And Gregory can kick it down the line if he wants to. I think he's going to take a bit of time out of it now. Probably out there moving too quickly. The ball comes down and under the ball out there that has been taken
Samuel Laurie
by Sam Laurie. And he will kick it down, will he? No, he's not.
He's just waiting on
taking his time till the players can catch up with what's happening. And off it goes out there, and Charler takes it with one hand. Yeah, he did that, I don't know, but anyway, it was well done by Joel Charler.
The worms are gone.
Not a good kick by Charler back in. Now it goes into the centre of the ground. A lot of Strathalbyn players there, off hands it goes. Oh, a player there got a bit of a knock as he kicked it through, and that's Tom Redden. And down it goes. Here's a chance now for a score. And that is a shocker, Tom McNamara. And it's a while since he's played, and that is a minor score only. So that is a point to Strathalbyn, 1-1 to McLaren, 1 point to Strathalbyn.
Yeah, that just deflates the coach, doesn't it? You're coming into an open goal, big kick, boom, sprayed the lot. Ball comes in from McLaren now, loads up. They go the high side. We call it the high side here because there's a fair old slope on this oval. And the attacking zone for any side that comes down here, you've got to play footy up on that top side of the oval where the footy is now. Gone out of bounds out of all that lot. Boundary umpire with the footy to bring it back in again. Your red and white's on the footy. McLaren here to play. Don't forget, anybody that loses this one today, and this season is over. Ball comes back in again. The umpires are letting it go. Plenty of wrestle on. There's a pack of players in there. They finally squeeze the football back out again there with Pegler. He gets the footy out wide again. It's come off hands. McLaren seem to be attacking the football. They want it more. They're at ground level. Handball. Quick's over the top. A quick series of handballs. Here comes the run from McLaren. They unload the kick up high. Good kick. Good mark down up in there.
Yeah,
and that would
paid
have been
chop. He's paid the free kick. Chop on the arm. Goes up on there, goes up in there. McLaren's in attack. Strathalbyn come out, pick the ball up quickly there in Zach Edwards. He goes out, handballs out to the flank, and that one goes across to Liam Sterling. They go forward now. Strathalbyn on the wing, top side, kick into there, into full forward. Out they come, coming around onto there. Lachlan Butler tries to come out to it, but McLaren's flick it out. Now they're repelling it. Out they come, picks up the ball, goes in, up to forward, and Charla comes out, and he's hot now at the moment. Distance is not a problem for him. Turns around, he's going to have his second shot here. Turns around, goes up. He kicked the last one from further out than what he is now.
He's a solid lad, isn't he?
Oh, he is. Yeah. Him and Ellis have got sort of beef on him, haven't they? So here he goes. Charla now. He's kicked one this quarter already. Comes in, drives up, drives it low, hangs it. Is pushing it though. Goes across, he's let that one swing out, so he gets 1 goal 1. FPAG scoreboard is 1 goal 2 to McLaren, 1 point Strathalbyn.
Ball will be brought back in again by the Strathalbyn full back. He goes up to the high side out, he might go over the change room side, which he does, kicks it out there. It's 2-1 out there. Play's allowed to go on though. The umpire lets it go. Maybe he got grabbed too high.
Too high, saw it, yeah.
And the umpire will
Jensen.
The free kick back to number 15, Joel Vanderlua. So Vanderlua's got it. It's just too far out.
Misty rain now too.
Yeah.
A bit too far out to score from here. Oh, well, that's it. It goes up and down, and that's a mark there. Goodison now. He's too far out to score too. Goodison now puts the ball on the boot. That's not a bad kick. It's going right into the full forward area out there. Almost a mark taken out there by Strathalbyn. Oh, it's a shocking hand pass though. Puts his teammate into a lot of trouble. They go further down the ground. He tried to throw it up in the air and punch it in the end.
The footy was going too fast for him.
And the ball went across the boundary line and out of bounds. Little Ricey, the old umpire out here's got hold of it now. He'll throw it in. In it goes. Too many players around the ball then. It was a little bit short. Here's a chance now. Here goes the male medal.
He's missed it.
And he's missed it. He shows that he can do something wrong. And it goes through for a minor score only. So it's 1 goal 3 to McLaren, 1 point to Strathalbyn.
Strath will bring the footy back in again. A high raking footy, but well outside 50. They bring it back down to ground high. Look at McLaren. They're playing well today. Goes round to Branson. Branson's hands goes out wide out to Moyle. Moyle switches it up in play to the Ellis. Ellis gets it up to Merritt. Merritt loads it up into the square. Oh, what a beauty! What a mark! Absolute screamer. That is a ripper. Was that Moyle again?
Looks a bit like him, just can't quite pick the number, so...
2?
Don't know.
Is it 21? 21.
No,
yeah,
21.
Grimley.
He's done
James
right.
Grimley.
He's done right by us, turned the right way.
Yeah. And Jones, what a good grab. Geez, they look good today, McLaren. 15 metres out, slight angle on his way in. He should get this one. Comes back, sets it. Goal umpire looks pretty good. All clears from the central and the goal umpire.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. With well over 6,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Senior umpire he is now. He's been around for a while. Back in the centre and up she goes up onto it. They get it out through McLaren's, comes out, gets wrapped up onto there, goes down into there. That one there was Brodie Martin, and he gets a free kick for Strathalbyn. Goes off, kicks out now on the flank. Out they come, and he finds the chest of his player out there. That one's Jacob Wright. Wright now plays on again, the clubroom side wing. Goes up there forward, goes soft, off the hands, gets wrapped up by McLaren's. He gets wrapped up, goes to the ground. The umpire will come in for a throw up on the forward flank for Strathalbyn. Up they go now. Big crowd of players around this ball now. Goes out, comes out wide, turns around, picks up through Strath, tries to get out through there through Redden. Redden gets out, goes out wider. Strathalbyn handballing around a lot, comes back inside. Bad kick going over, dribbles long though. They turn around, McLaren's trying to repel it out, goes out, and they break away in that pocket, go out wide, but it kicks the opposition on the back flag flare. So Strathalbyn now retaining control here. Is that one of the Elliott boys? Bit hard to pick up.
Far out from me.
Far out over there. We can't pick him up. He's turned around, but he lines up. He's confident he can get it. Comes inside, drives it up, hangs it. Looks like it's gone too much skinny there on the narrow side. Goes through for a minor score. So Strathalbyn go to 2 points on the FPAG scoreboard to McLaren. 2 goals, 3.
McLaren will bring the ball back in. Does kick it in short and just goes a distance for a mark. Oh, now they've made a mess of this. This could be curtains for him here for a goal. If Strathalbyn can get hold of it, I reckon they...
Bit high. The guy coming in from the front was a bit high. Yeah.
So the free kick now goes to McLaren. Who's he going to go with it?
He got called to play on.
He turns, he got to play on. The ball will go right out near the boundary line. Off hands it goes.
Yep, off hand it goes all right, nearly the interchange, but Charla's got it. They've got hold of Charla. Gets rid of it just in the nick of time now. 2 on to 1. That's 2 Strath, 1 McLaren. It's not going anywhere. Pinned to him. And the umpire will come in. Umpire Jensen. Can you feel in this game? Jensen with the footy, flicker back up again, just in front of the interchange race with players come on and off through the bench. Ball comes back in hard. Strath's trying to pirouette out through Butler. It's not going to happen. All locked up and over the boundary line they go. And the boundary umpire will come in and throw it in. Right. The central umpire is going to come in and throw it up. What was that one all about? Okay. Rolled out to the line to me. Ball comes back up again. Strath, bottom of the pack, trying to get the footy. Now it might go out of bounds. How are we going this time?
Yep,
umpire wants it back again.
Oh, he wants it again.
He done like this. Done like Ricey. Don't let him earn his keep today. Let him throw the footy back in.
He's doing a Marcus Burnett. He wants to control the ball.
Jet Jensen with 13 possessions. First quarter up she goes again. Punched down it is by McLaren. Oh, that one come off the hand. Off the knees, up high. Boundary umpire says, well, I'll go and have a chat. Just hang on. What do you think? Yep, talking to Jet. Jensen said, well, I really didn't see it. Did it go over the bounds on the full? It's given it too. McLaren's going to be come up.
Be a bit stiff, that.
Yeah, McLaren with the free kick anyway, going to launch it inside 50. Charles he's underneath the footy, but too far away from it. Always get the lead away. If it come back to him, it would have been all right. Strathalbyn, they're under the heat. Look at the pressure they're putting up on the football. Here's a chance now to get the footy out through Brodie Martin. Goes backdoor, he does. Backdoor, he goes out to Noski. Noski gets it up
in front of us.
Sterling. There's a little bit of a rumble going on. Keep an eye on him, Trev. You might be needed. Ball comes back out now. Through Strathalbyn, they go way out. McFarlane, a bouncy ball. McLaren just wait underneath it. They get it. The quick hands up over the top. Slurring flag is taken way too high, and that will be a big free kick to McLaren from centre wing, far side of the oval.
Isn't it? I reckon it's Samuel Bentley's down. Took the choppers in that one, didn't he?
He went in hard for the footy and he come out even harder. He's up. He's taking the kick. Stuffing out of him, but he'll be right. Ball gets kicked in, a big long probing kick. It is Charla, just gets the fingertips, couldn't do it. The back of the pack was Clark for Strath. He couldn't get rid of it either. They're in there. It's a pack. It's a mongrel pack in there. And the umpire will come in and ball up. Ball up, he well deep into the pocket, Trev, inside 50 for McLaren.
So that is up on the top side of this oval. Umpire throws it up in the air. Clark comes up, nobody really gets it, comes back down up to the Rovers and Ruck Rovers now. They're what we call the followers here. They get to run everywhere. And the umpire goes over the boundary line, still in the same position. The boundary umpire will take over, throw in. Ruckman set themselves. Round they go, Clark goes up, gets hang on, he gets to it, he turns around, he gets it in, held onto, and Clark for Strathalbyn gets the free kick.
I would have gone 50-50 on that one.
Yeah, goes up, turns around, kicks forward, goes off too far. McLaren's controlled, gets it all out, can't get over onto it. McLaren player gets up, wrecks her, and gets the Strathalbyn player down. Should be a ball up on the centre square here. Goes up, looks around, sets all up. Ruckman goes up there through Sam Laurie. He can't quite get it out, goes out. Varnish goes out, goes over to Strathalbyn, coming out, goes off forward, kicks it off, burns it away by going into the pocket. I reckon that could have been Cooper Mansion. And he gives the ball away, and McLaren gets it for untouched in the back pocket. He short kicks in, goes up the line, finds his player out there, and I reckon that could be Moyle. Moyle for McLaren's goes off, he comes inside, finds his player, he quickly plays off, goes off, drives the ball, goes out further, goes into it, right up on the wing. That's a strong grab. Mark out there, and that's McLaren takes a mark on that top side. Matthews goes off, drives the ball up onto the wing, and that gets smacked over the boundary line for a throw in there with the FBA scoreboard. McLaren 2 goals 3 to Strathalbyn 2 points.
Just over 15 minutes of the first quarter gone.
We used to always have the caravan parked over there.
Boundary umpires got the ball out, it's over there all the time. Anyway, from the knock in down there by Clark, the ball now is into a stack of players over on that boundary line, and the boundary umpire I think is going to win. Here he is, and he will get the ball and throw it in.
It's almost like a repellent on
the
caravan, isn't it? It scares the Aussies away in the football.
A ball repellent, I think. Anyway, the umpire throws the ball back in again. In it goes over the back of the pack. It's given the run of the ball out here to...
Oh, dangerous, got it.
McLaren. It's gone over there to Fennerty, Tom Fennerty has got it now. He decides to play on, he kicks it over there, and they try and kick it one-handed, but it wasn't a good kick.
It's big lorry.
And he's almost belted it across the boundary line.
Threw him out, held on him too long.
And I think the umpire will pay a free kick here to McLaren. He will. Got the ball now, and they just kick it up high into the forward line. Up they go over the back of the back. It goes. Here's a chance now.
Runners.
And the runner now puts the ball straight through the goal.
James
Matthews.
Number 18.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
So the Strathalbyn's backmen saying, "Whew, beauty."
2 points there to Strathalbyn on the FPA scoreboard.
Umpire Jet Jensen with the footy up in the middle again. Up high they go again. Probably even ruck contest going the way of Strathalbyn. Micker Elliott with the football gets it up again. They can't get rid of the footy. A quick rake and handball out by Butler. He gets it up to a teammate. McFarlane is under all of the pump, but he gets a kick away. There's plenty of scragging going on the back lines. Comes up with Bentley. Bentley's going at ground level in the ground. He's the one that got KO'd over there a couple of minutes ago, but he's still at the bottom of the pack and doing okay. Now umpire pulls the stoppage and will come in and ball up. Inside 50 it is for Strath would love to get a goal on the board here. Even raked down, but McLaren, all players are going in 9 pins. Hanging on, says the umpire. Here's a chance for Strathalbyn. Only about 30 metres out. Fair angle here in front of the scoreboard. Deep in the pocket.
Isn't that Hodgson, number 12?
Yeah, could pick him up.
14,
isn't
yeah,
it?
Sammy Elliott. Just got it on the replay.
He's a long, long way away.
Yeah, the breeze is sort of gusting up. It's a bit like yesterday, you know, Strath, when it gusted up and down. It was gusting up before. She just calmed a little bit, so you might help him bend it in here. On his way, the kick is gone just across the face and through for a minor score as well. So 3 points Strathalbyn, 3 goals, 3 McLaren on an FBA scoreboard.
Yep, Turn around, McLaren now bring the ball in from the back, straight out they go, over the player's head. Strathalbyn, they thumped it in, should have picked it up and gone with it. Recovery by McLaren, goes out, good interception there, goes out, hits the ground, picked up there by McLaren's handball, comes out quickly, goes out there to William Gregory, he gets out but Strath recover into it. McLaren pushing back in again, Strath come back out to Clark handballs again, goes over there quickly to Lachlan Butler for Strathalbyn, goes forward, goes out there, stretches.
Free kick.
Must be, it's another Fad, was it?
Yes.
Free after disposal, because he didn't take the mark up there, but he gets the kick, so it's one they go out to there, and that's an example of what we were saying before, an explanation for any overseas player. An infringement behind after the ball had cleared the area, and they pay the penalty to the advantage of the attacking side. So, didn't pick up who, I reckon it was Butler, wasn't it? Number 11, I reckon's got it. He goes back for Strathalbyn, white boots on him. Comes in, gone back a long way, drives up, kicks it up, going off, it looks like it's going to go out the side there. Strath go up, couldn't get it, over the boundary line, and the goal line, and goes touch for single. So Strathalbyn go to 4 points, and McLaren's at 3-3 on the FPH scoreboard.
The ball will be brought back in again by McLaren. They've got it going over on the top side of the Willunga over here, and the ball now is down. There's a chance now for McLaren to get the ball right down to their scoring area with a couple of kicks.
Matthews can't get it.
Is trying to get it. Pass has gone out. Strathalbyn had it briefly, then down they go here, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. Fast and furious. There's no tomorrows for either of these teams. If whoever loses is out, the winner goes on. Hand pass comes out from Strathalbyn. Hand pass it straight to the McLaren player then. He ran across the boundary line with it.
Yeah, Sterling never got the elevation, did he?
No, nothing. Right in front of the new grandstand out there for the Willunga club. The ball thrown in. In it comes. Tried the knockdown. No one can do it successfully. I think the umpire played a free kick out here to Strath, and Strath now will be able to put that ball right down in their scoring area if they decide to. That's not a bad kick, but it's a long way into their scoring area from there.
Marked down there by Butler.
And Butler's got it, and Butler's still a long way away. It's going to take at least one more kick to get the ball in. Off hands it goes.
Yeah,
could be picked
hanging
up
on,
there, and it's a free
Strath
kick.
player just grabbed him, is out the
Free
back
kick
before
now
took
going
off.
to McLaren.
Bentley
just decided to do a little kick in. There was two choices there.
Branson.
He went to the further one away, and that was Branson. What's he going to do now with it? Goes back and he just puts the ball up high. They really kicked this one to the tall fellas down there, and they come in and just push it across the line and out of bounds. And the score's up there at the moment. 3 goals, 3 to McLaren, 4 points to Strathalbyn, kicking themselves out of the game.
Yeah, a couple off from McLaren. I reckon Matthews and Charler will come back on, and here they do. They come back in. All the scoring happens when those two boys are on the ground. Ball comes in, quick hands it is by Strath. Hurry, kick forward, inbound 50. It's going to go. Back down there's Kiefer Zohar for McLaren. Takes a good comfy mark. Been around a long time. Jahala just come on from the bench. And here he goes and gets himself another kick. Looking down the line, and down the line it is a beauty down there to Joel Vanderloo. Vanderloo, little handball up over the top. Oh, wasn't the best handball. Here comes Matthews, breaks away, hits the ground, running at full tilt. Here's a chance for the male medalist, Brett Ellis. Bread and butter, handball over the top to his teammate, and bang, straight through the goals there through James Grinley.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Our man there and Brett Ellis won
Won
it by a lot. And he won it the other
By just as
Wednesday
bad as
night
much
by
last
nearly as much again, by about 10 votes.
Up in the centre it went. Nobody, Ruckman got it. It comes down to the pack that's running around with it, and the umpire will come in and repeat it once again. Let's turn around.
And he set the place on fire in his own game too, didn't he, Brett?
He did.
Up it goes, comes out Strathalbyn now, get the ball, try to run around, goes off the ground there, and Brodie Martin goes off Strathalbyn now, go back out there, and that's goes out to Kiefer Zohar. He goes off, drives out, he's been back in full back for a long time, goes off. Spoil comes from behind, she goes over the boundary line, and that boundary umpire will have to throw it in. And he's right there. So Ruckman will set themselves again. Clark for the Strathalbyn side goes up, can't come down. McLaren's picked it up, handballs it back, goes up and down. Strath get the ball, handball off quickly into the pocket, goes out there, but it's intercepted by McLaren in the back lines there by Kane Hopkins. Kane Hopkins goes off, he comes in the centre and finds his player. Could be Leon Groves, 14. So turns around, he just holds things up a bit now. Now he's got told to play on, so he goes up the top side here, drives it right up the wing. Strather in control there. They go up, and I reckon that's big Ryan Clark.
Bit tall.
Yep, takes it down. Ruckman gets a height in this game, the Aussie rules. He goes off, bit of a floater though, going to the forward lines. The turnaround, his opposition, Ruckman gets it, handballs it out, goes out. McLaren player gets swung around, but gets out of it. Strath gets it forward, goes out, turns around, bang, in comes the hip, goes down into it, goes in. Strath trying to get around. They want to be careful when you drag it back in. And they turn around, and umpire Jensen comes in and says, I'll ball it up on the forward flank, Strath into attack. Throws it up in the air, up they go. Ruckman goes up, comes out to Strath out the back, can't control it. McLaren's picked it all up, goes around, he gets wrapped up, handballs it, goes over the boundary line.
Deliberate.
The umpire says he's handballed it, it's gone over. I will pay that anyway. He's paid a deliberate, but there's the siren, so this will be interesting if Strath can
He's inside 50, Tress, so he should be able to get the journey.
As I said,
Accuracy?
just a matter of who's got it. Just trying to pick up on there.
No. He's hanging onto the fence. He's nearly in the car in a minute.
Yep, so they will have a shot after the end of this quarter. We'll wait to see what it is. They badly need a goal onto here. Drives it up. That's going to be short. Nowhere near it. Not even get it close. Dead ball once it hits the ground, going after siren. So no further score. So on the FPH scoreboard, quarter time, McLaren 4-3 to Strathalbyn 4 points.
90.1 Happy FM is Great Southern Footy on air and on YouTube.
It's footy finals fever. The Great Southern Football League's footy finals are finally here. Who will win the holy grail of local football?
McLaren.
Mount Compass. Langhorne Creek.
Willunga.
Bulldogs. Join Happy FM as we take you on a journey through the finals to the ultimate destination, the GSFL Grand Final on Saturday 18th of September with our expert commentary team, Kevin Curran.
Kevin puts it straight through the goal.
Neville Miller. And Trevor Pryor.
Turns around, picks it up, handball.
Calling all the action. Every finals game live streamed via the Happy FM website.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
At Shed Boss, we don't just build sheds, we engineer them.
We build to your individual requirements, from residential to commercial, large or small. Everybody's needs are different. Built with premium Australian-made steel, our patented bracket system and concrete anchored foot bracing, constructed by licensed shed builders, means you'll get an affordable quality carport, rural or commercial shed. Shed Boss. Built strong, built right.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. With well over 6,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Start to break up, Tony.
About ready to go? Okay. Slide down there on John Paul Young and yesterday's hero, crossing back to the Willunga Oval, the elimination final between McLaren and Strathalbyn. Yes, over to you fellas, and it looks like it's, at the moment, one-way traffic. Let's see what happens.
Yes, thank you very much, Tony. Yeah, it just seemed to be one-way traffic. We'll see if the breeze does anything with it. And for Strathalbyn, that little half-time huddle, coach quite animated out there for Strath, so interesting to see how they go. McLaren looked quite relaxed in their different groups. Johnny got them together, had a quick talk, and back out we go again. So, score here, McLaren 4 goals 3, Strathalbyn 4 points.
A family with 3 kids walking around inside the oval.
It's called a thoroughfare, Kevin. Inside boundary, it's a thoroughfare.
There's not enough room with the 10 metres behind the cars up there.
Umpire has the footy, Jensen has the football. We're ready to start the second term in this elimination final. Strathalbyn, McLaren on top at the moment. Clarkey goes up for Strathalbyn, gets the tap down. Looks like it could be a way of McLaren. McLaren do the kick out through Matthews. Henry Matthews it is, up towards Charla. Charla gets hold of the footy for the second time, third, doesn't get it. Turns it over. Strathalbyn now just gives a hurried kick out, and it's come off feet there, and has that gone out of bounds? No touch, there's the boundary umpire. And he will throw it back in. That's 60 metres out from McLaren goals. So breeze gusting up and down a little bit. Cool out there for the spectators, but the players will be loving it. But here they go again. Clark gets the tap down over the top. He's all wrapped up as he goes down the player, the Strathalbyn player with the footy. And the umpire will come in and ball up again. Mash it up a little bit closer. And the 2 ruckmen again. Look up over the back of the pack. McLaren first use of the footy. They got it. He's all wrapped up. And umpire Jensen will come in and throw it up once again. 1, 2, 3. Go for 4 for a free kick. Right, they go again. Both ruckmen again. Even battle. McLaren come out with the football. Jam it on the boot. Heading towards the goal square. Grimley up, down the ground. Charla off the ground. 1 kick, 2 kicks, 3 kicks, missed. Point. An airy. 1 point only. So the McLaren will go to 4 goal 4. Strathalbyn 4 points on our FPAG scoreboard.
Strathalbyn quickly bring the ball back in clubroom side. Over the back, one-handed up there by Lachlan Butler's not much good. Goes back down. McLaren pick the ball up, but he gets wrapped up. Umpire Jensen comes in for a throw up on the, basically around just outside the 50-metre arc on the clubroom side. Lower side, finally where we are. Up they go. Goes around, gets up. Clark tries to reach over the top for Strath. Clark gets down. Into stacks across here. Kick goes forward for McLaren. Out they come. Turn around, picks up. He can't get hold of it, control of it. She goes over the boundary line this time for a boundary throw in, right around in the visitors' interchange there normally. So that's the Strathalbyn's interchange there. Up it goes. Oh, up and over, and the Shepherd's out underneath. The umpire sees it and says, "Nah, you got underneath him," and we'll come back to McLaren. It's what we call tunnelling here, when the player goes up above it and you go under and take their legs out and they crash down. So it goes out onto there now, so it comes over to him, and is that
26,
26?
Samuel Larry.
Yeah, I thought it was. So the ruckman Samuel Laurie goes in, drives up. He kicks into the man on the mark. And Strathalbyn flick it over. He turned around, he says, "Deliberate," and we're going to give you another kick. So, yeah, I thought it was just probably a bit brash the way he did it. Clark come in, it was full intention to do that. Now, McLaren's kick it into attacking zone. Up they go, over the back. Umpire calls play on, goes out. Here they go, run goes on. Strath have got it, handballs back into the pocket. He's under pressure. Goes out onto there, right in front of the scoreboard, into it. The umpire says, "Holding the ball." Turn around, goes out, and McLaren with this once again, right over there by the scoreboard. Turns round, picks it all up, he goes up. He's going to kick from probably round about the 40 metre, 35, 40 metre mark, but a very acute angle. Turn around, gets out onto here. We turns around, we wait for him. And he comes. He's going to be deliberate at it. Lines up, drives the ball, he looks. Can't pick his number, I reckon it looked a bit like Matthew Merritt, number 2, but it's a minor score, so the FBAG scoreboard, McLaren 4-5, Strathalbyn 4 points.
Well, it's 8 scoring shots to McLaren, or 9 now, and 4 to Strathalbyn. That's about the way it's gone too. From the kick in, good mark being taken by Strathalbyn in the pack. Gets the ball further down the ground, and he gets it down the ground, all right, straight over the fence, and McLaren will have another kick back in. So not much at the moment working for Strathalbyn out there, as the McLaren player right over that far side comes in again, and the wind must be blowing that way a fair bit, because that went a long way. Bentley, was it?
Yeah.
Trev, anyway, kicks it back in, and Strathalbyn now grab the ball. Out front there, the player takes the mark is Redden. Redden gets it quickly over there to his teammate down the ground, and they got a bit of movement in their team now. Strathalbyn have, but they made an absolute monster of that and kicked it straight to the opposition. And the ball now is in a pack. And the umpire says, "Oh, you're picking it up," and just he didn't try to get rid of that at all. And maybe he was right there. And here's a kick back in. They're in trouble now. That's McLaren. The play there pushes it across the line. Number 19 there, Tucker for Strathalbyn, sees it go straight across the boundary line. And it's on the half forward line at last for Strathalbyn, kicking down towards the school end here at the Willunga Oval. Ball's on the taken out. How he got rid of that, I don't know. He almost a magician. He gets it over the top. Down there to Moyle, I reckon that might have been that time. The ball now is on the ground. Hand pass goes astray there.
Daniel Marr
tries to get it across and across.
He's hanging on, free kick.
There, and there is a
free kick hanging on.
He's going to come back. Come back here.
Yep. Comes back to Branson.
To Branson.
Yeah,
Branson's got the ball now, right on the line, right in front of the stand there. As he comes in now to take his kick. Takes it, tries to centre it.
Good kick.
Not a bad kick. Goes out there to his teammate and William Gregory.
And 25.
And this will put him just far enough in front of the goals, you would think now, to probably put the ball through for a score. Now, Strathalbyn can put this one through. They're well on their way to McLaren, sorry. And
look at that go.
Yippee.
It just zipped off at the last minute there for a minor score. So it's 4-6 now to McLaren, and Strathalbyn stay on 4 points.
Starting to kick the game away, aren't they?
They are.
Just wrapped up.
Yeah, but Strathalbyn, if they could bounce up a couple of quick goals here in a bit of succession, they can bring themselves back in the game. But it's looking ominous here the way McLaren's playing.
They don't look like
no. Yeah, they are in. Look like you're singing pretty good heat at the moment. McLaren, Strath with the kick in. Again, go out to the high side, find a target. Yes, they do. So they can keep on moving it down the line, and there's some forward power down there. Clampy coming fresh back in the side for them. Yep, hadn't had a touch yet. Back in from the Crows from last week. Ball comes up high again. We've got a whistle down there. No, I think it's just played on. Run around, pick it up. There it is by Butler trying to come backwards again. McLaren, they look ominous at the ground level. Good hands. The slick handballs come back out. The run comes back through. On the ball, there's too high. Free kick anyway. I'll stop.
Kane Hopkins.
Yeah, stop and reload and go again. Ellis was on his own in the middle. They didn't go to that target. Big pack of players are forming down there. Strath punch it back down up on the line again. Close to the boundary line. The boundary umpire can win out of this lot, and he will. And Ricey. Throw it back in again. Dark all day. Clouds just won't go away all day here at the moment. Good boundary throwing again. Clark in the front sit for Strathalbyn. Gets the tap down. McLaren swoop on the footy. Double take. Handball comes back in. Smother hanging on, says the umpire. Free kick McLaren. Geez, they'll be drawing up a picket fence on the stats of free kicks today. McLaren come back. Low trajectory kick. Oh, player was a little bit ambitious up underneath that footy. Back of the pack. They weren't ready for it. Still going over with the footy. Team there with Butler again for Strathalbyn. Close to the boundary line. Umpire says I've got a free kick out of this lot. It is to Strath. Got a water boy standing right in front of my vision there.
They love it, don't they?
Just stand there.
Well, he's not giving any water out, is he?
No, well, if he's a property developer, he owns that plot of land. Ball comes back up in again. They fly high up and early. That was Brodie Martin in there. Couldn't bring it down to the level again. They're still working overtime, Strath. They just look like outgunned and outnumbered, Trev. It is McLaren 4-6, Strathalbyn 4 points on the FBA board.
Looks like three statues out there. The two water boys and a boundary umpire.
Boundary umpire between them. So
the only one's moving's a boundary umpire.
Boundary umpire over the other side there. Gets it in. Clark gets it for Strathalbyn. Puts it all down. Rolls over. McLaren's are rolling over. Strath get the ball out. Turns around, comes over. Pressure though from him. McLaren's are putting it on. Breaks away quickly out through there, and Xavier Redden for Strath. Goes forward, and there's McLaren's racking up behind. Goes inside, makes him go back and bend for it. Goes back down, puts it all down. Could go close. What's he gone?
No.
Ball up.
Ball up.
So umpire Jensen comes in on the forward flank for Strathalbyn. Top side of the oval though, and he gets a ball up. Up she goes in the air. Ruckman set themselves. McLaren get it out through there, and he's got a whistle up. Free kick going to. He's pointing the way of Strathalbyn. So it must have been a shepherd or a hang into there. It's gone to one of the taller blokes, which might be
Clampy, isn't it? First kick for the day.
Yeah, I reckon it would be. So anyhow, Strath now into attack, goes up almost in the centre. Oh, couldn't get the run through there. McLaren's pushed it back in. We got a free kick for Strath for high. Turns around, gets up.
Mick Elliott.
I reckon.
No, Mick Elliott's given it off to.
I don't know whether it's 14 the brother, is it, or Sammy or Elliott, or is it number 11 with
14?
14. I thought it was Sammy Elliott.
Sammy first up.
Yep. So Sammy Elliott has been a reliable kicker for Strathalbyn. Comes back in, drives the ball. He looks happy. Goal umpire comes back and says, "That's the goal."
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power!
Oh yeah.
Anyway, the central umpire's got it, throws it up. Up it goes in the centre then. Up in a ruck there was Clark again for Strathalbyn. You can get the ball out. Here's a chance. That player then was grabbed and pushed it
played
down.
on now with Ellis.
And Ellis has got it. Ellis has got it back now. Still only about 60 metres out from their McLaren's goals out there, and he almost had that. He hasn't got it, goes in towards the goal, and it's gone out to bounds.
Free kick.
There'll be a free kick out here now to Strathalbyn. So Strathalbyn have got the free kick. Spots his teammate up well down there, gets it again to another player further down the ground.
Brodie Martin, I reckon.
Brodie Martin. Picked up a few kicks so far today. And Martin will kick it now down the centre of the ground. They fly again, off hands it goes. And McLaren, they seem to back up well and get the ball when it comes out loose, but this time they can't keep it, as the umpire will throw it up again, the centre of the ground. Tangle of players there, sort themselves out. Throws it back to the umpire, and the umpire says, I don't know what he's going to do here, is he?
Blood rule by the looks.
Looks like it could be a blood rule.
Yep.
And the player has got to go off for McLaren, and the player's bleeding. He has got to leave the ground, get fixed up, and he can be replaced immediately. They don't have to wait any time to do it. They've got to have someone ready to go on, and they have got someone ready to go on here, and he is heading out there now, and that is number 24 there in William Gregory. Umpire throws the ball up, start play off again after that blood rule. Ball comes in, a player there just put his head and went straight through, didn't he? Yeah. Like a kamikaze pilot, wasn't he? And the umpire again, you throw it up, you get yourself hurt doing things like that. Umpire throws it up again, up it goes, pushed down. Strathalbyn player falls on the bottom of it, and I think that player there is Jack Kilsh. And umpire throw it up again. Up it goes once again. About the centre half forward area there for Strathalbyn. They're kicking down towards the Victor Harbour end. As the ball again, the ball's gone about 1 metre at the moment. Umpire throws it up it goes. Pushed down this time, it's gone 2 metres this time. Can they pick it up? They do. And into the ground it goes, and over the fence near the scoreboard down there, which shows at the moment McLaren 4 goals 6 to Strathalbyn, 1 goal 4 Nifty.
Yeah, well, Strath done a pretty good job putting the brakes on the scoring from McLaren. They held them up, but they're not doing much scoring themselves. Footy's come back. We're going to try this side of the over. Bring her in our side, yep. Red with the footy. What's he got contact for down the line? Going to keep it up. High kick, long one in. The old kick in hope. Comes down off series of hands down McLaren. He's been set upon by Strathalbyn. They'll just hold the stoppage up and create a ball up. There's a chance here if Clarkey can come in there, can he? Here he comes. He's a long way the back of the pack. He might get there just in the nick of time. He does. The ruckman come back in and wins the rucking duel as well. Oh, Mickey Elliott couldn't pick up the football, couldn't overrun it. He's been just get rid of McLaren trying the footy. Interchange gate gets pushed through.
And the ball in.
And the boundary umpire will come round and ball her in. Ball her in again. Strathleen another quick one. Come up in again. Too big for Clark this time. Comes over the back of the way. McLaren, good steal and intercepted was there by McFarlane. McFarlane goes up over the top to Sterling. Sterling goes crash into a McLaren wall, and he was just lucky enough he can come up and get a freebie because there's too many players crashing through.
It's not the kick.
Mark Elliott wasn't a good free kick to Micah Elliott, but he's clever enough to come round and get it. Was lucky enough to give him his life membership the other night. Micah Elliott with the football down. Clampy can't get in. He just can't get into this game today. Riley kicked 7 for him a couple of weeks ago. Went down the Crows seconds, the SNFL side last week, and then back in the side today. I'd love him to kick 5 or 6 or 7 at the moment. Boundary umpire with a footy, inside 50 for Strath. Need to rip a goal out of this lot. Up they go, big punch away, double fister. Can they steal the footy? Can it bounce up for Strath? The hands comes out. It's a loose ball. Kaifer Zohar, one of the better fullbacks in the league, gets the footy. They clear it, the run, the dash through Matthews. He hits the ground at full tilt. comes back out, and now out to Fennerty. Fennerty dribbles it along the ground. Strather working overtime for it to get it. Tackler Matthews is in there again. The tackle is fierce, relentless. They're pushing him over the boundary line. It's going to force the boundary umpire to throw it in, and we're back to centre wing again, Trev.
Certainly is. Strath was probably lucky there too, because he player that pushed him, he threw the ball at him and away from the boundary umpire. So there's a bit of shoving and pushing going over there now, a bit of spite. Look at this, 20 has just pushed 18 over and off the ball, about 10 yards off the ball too. So goes up, Strath trying to get it out. Now they're getting tackled. McLaren has said, if you want to put this, we'll give it in too. So he goes out. McLaren break away now. Off they go. Bang! That was too late and too high. It should have been FAD, but it wasn't. Out they come. Charla gets it up. Handball's over. Running player comes past. Thank you very much. And guess what?
Leon Groves.
Burnt that out like that. Leon Groves turned around, missed a sitter there. FPA scoreboard, 4 goals, 7 now I think it is to McLaren to 1 for Strath.
They're keeping him in the game.
Should have had that one.
Oh, that was a gimme.
They are, yeah, Strath are lucky. Thank their lucky stars then. Strath now get it, kick it back in. Back it goes. The back of the pack though, the marker's marked down there by McLaren.
Todd McKay.
And McKay now, he can almost have a shot from there. And decides he won't have a shot.
He's got away with it.
Pass it into the forward pocket area. I don't think that was intended, but anyway.
Was that Branson? I think it might be Branson.
He's taken the mark there. He's well within kicking distance, but he'd have to put a fair sort of bend on this one, Nifty.
well, they've had plenty of practice shots from this over deep in that pocket, haven't they?
They haven't succeeded with too many of them, though, have they?
No.
So they've got another chance. So McLaren will come in.
I reckon out of that 7 points, I reckon 7 of them are coming from this pocket, I think.
Yeah. Where's the player with the ball?
There he is. He's just coming up level with the umpire now.
By the umpire. He's got the ball, he's taking his time. He's about to have his shot there, and
look out.
And
he's got it.
He has got that too, and it's gone straight through for a goal there for
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
The ball is back in the centre here. The umpire's got it, throws it aloft. Up they go. Second grab at it, come out by Strath. Strath get it out, push it all out wise. Goes out, handball comes off again, but McLaren's got a bit of the run on here. He picks it up, handballs, but he misses by a mile. Goes over to Clark. Clark turns back inside, goes around, picks up the player, goes up wide, and that's going out far as she goes underneath there. I reckon that was May Harns, I reckon. Anyway, it's a minor score to Strathalbyn. They go to 1 goal 5 on the scoreboard to 5-7 McLaren on the FPA scoreboard.
A short kick in then, it's gone to McLaren again by Strath. It's not a very good, but just a little nudge in the back at the right time.
No, he's paid it, Kev. Not a little bit of a nudge. He's seen it. He's seen the nudge. You've seen it. He's seen it again. Don't argue with the umpire, mate. There was 2 against 1 and we win.
I reckon we win. We had a beautiful view of that. And there's a mark now taken by Strath. Kick it into the 50-metre arc down there. Coming out, here's a chance for them. Put the ball on the boot. Kick in there by number 11 from Strath with Butler. And it's another stacks on the mill in the forward pocket out there. Finally, the Violets
McLaren comes out. Vanderloo gets it.
And Vanderloo now will kick it over there. He's got a loose player. They can run down the ground with it if they want to down there, but they don't. He kicks it over everybody's head. The wind must be blowing that way a little bit. The player comes through there 100 miles an hour, and that was Matthews. A little hand pass goes down there across the line and out of bounds, Nifty.
Yeah, she's picked up a phonetic pace now, isn't it?
It has.
They all know it's lose today, and that's the end of the season. So boundary umpire with the footy again. She spent a lot of time out of bounds over on that centre wing.
That wind's picked up
it
again
has,
too.
Yeah. Look at them gum trees in the background there, blowing around. Up they go again. Both ruckmen go high. Butler with the football. Rakes it out back out into the middle to Tucker. He gets a handball up, but it wasn't his best handball. It's wrapped up in the middle. Well, good stoppage there it is from McLaren. and they hold up the footy, and the umpire will come in and ball up at centre half forward.
Sun's out now?
There she comes out. Up they go. Oh, no, Strath's a bit late there to get into the rucking duties, and that was Clampy in there, a bit too late for it, but not too bad. Ball's gone straight up in the air, down again, pack of players loom, and umpire will come in, he won't let it go on too much. A little bit of aggro happens if it gets into a bit of a wrestling match up on the ground. With the footy, flicks it up in the air again, up in they come, Clampy again goes in the rucking duel again. Pretty even out of all of that one, tried to whip it out of there as Mitchin. Gets it down the line, she's inside 50 is a lot of time on the ground. We've got a lagging and it's gone the way of McLaren. Strath's player still down. McLaren can play on quickly, they can switch up come this side, they don't. They're going to stay to Johnny's orders, and that'll be stay the high side, and that was a good mark underneath it there in Stephen Branson. Stephen Branson centre wing. Oh, how's this for a penetrating kick? She's inbound, 1-on-1. Who's got the best legs? Strathalbyn win the race. The handball's not the best. The legs coming from Matthews again. He swoops under it to Charla. Charla's got the body. Oh, he's dispossessed after he kicked the footy. Play on advantage has been the call. And there's a pack of players jumping on it down in there, Trev. Yeah, and the umpire will finally pick something out of here for, what do we got? We've got a hanging on.
Strath.
And she's coming back to Strath. 5-7 McLaren, 1-5 Strath on the FPAG board.
Certainly is, deep in the defensive zone there. They come out club room side, puts it all up, not the spot. Up goes McLaren, can't grab it there in Merritt. Turn around, comes up, and he gets to wrap it up there, and it'll be on the back flank for there, and comes out of it again. Still on their forward flank there, club room side. So we turn around and get up onto here. Up goes the ball, turns up, goes over, puts around onto there. Saddle's put on too high. McLaren will get a free kick for over the shoulder. Gets up there, I reckon it's Todd McKay. Yep, certainly is. So McKay gets up, drives up. Should be able to put this one deep into their goals. They're swinging around there. So he kicks it up, goes up, right up to full forward. Who goes up? McLaren goes up, over the back, goes over, goes through for a minor score. McLaren's kicking this one away. They go to 5 goals, 8 to Strathalbyn, 1-5 and the FPH scoreboard.
Quickly from that behind, and here's a chance
Grimley
to make up for that one, and number 21 there in James Grimley puts through his 3rd goal.
Yep.
And that makes...
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Middle run on through down there is Joel Vanderloor. Kick forward to Ellis, wasn't the best one, but Ellis is doing his work. Comes back up again to Bentley. I think it might have been in the pick-up. Groves was it? It was a good, beautiful pick-up down there at Strath. Here's a run. There's a slip over. There's a run for him. The quick handball comes up to big Clarkey. Clarkey needs to find a target. He's jammed on the boot. Can Mika Elliott get there? It bounces. Can it sit up for him? No, it can't. It runs away from him, and it goes out of bounds. And nobody touched it.
Gee, that got down there quick, didn't it?
Yeah, McLaren will come in and kick it back in through Alexander Moyle. Keeps it low, keeps the worms honest, and it's just touched and gone out of bounds, and out of bounds again on that far side wing. Wind is just forcing it across there.
26 minutes gone in this second quarter.
Second quarter went quick, didn't it? Ball comes up again. Big punch down. There's Mo McLaren. Punt kicked off out of their pack. Now it is by Strath. The old kicking out deep into the pocket. Again, McLaren keep them wide and run it over wide. Obviously got a helicopter coming in the background.
Helicopters. I think it's a train.
In trouble if it is.
I think the train line, there'll be a few bike riders on that. They turn it into a bike track. Ball comes over there. Big punch in there. Didn't want anything to do about that one there in Branson from McLaren, and he said to the boundary up, I didn't like that one, throw it back in again.
I hope it does want to land here, Kevy. That's all we need now.
I was waiting out at Strathia, so that's the old landing field for the helicopter, isn't it? Ball comes back in again. Clarkey gets a little lay down tap, pack of players. Doesn't matter. There goes the siren to end the second term here. McLaren 6 goal 8. Strath 1 goal 5. Trevez all the goal kickers.
We certainly have 4 McLaren that got them. James Grimley has 3. We have singles to Stephen Branson, Joel Charler and Leon Groves. And the single one for Strathalbyn is Sammy Elliott.
And the earlier games today, we'll start off with the junior Colts. I know there was the
Mini Colts.
Mini Colts played earlier than that, and I haven't got scores for that at the moment. But
we'll chase them up at half time.
It was lots. McLaren goes through to the grand final next week.
McLaren won that one.
Yes, they did over Langhorne Creek. Yes, they did.
But in the junior Colts, Waiponga Selic 6 goal 1 defeated Langhorne Creek 2 goals 2. And also in the elimination final in the senior Colts, Willunga 12 goals 11 defeated Goolwa Port Elliot 3-8. And in the reserves, that's been the great goal of the game of the series so far.
8 quarters.
8 quarters. It went forever just about. But anyway, the winners in the end in the reserves. Yeah. Who was it? I haven't got the scores written down here.
Mount Compass won it by 7 points in the end, Kev. After full time, it was a draw. It was still a draw in the 5th quarter, and then in the 6th quarter, Compass kicked 1 goal 1, and they ran out victors by 7 points.
So, yeah, it was a game of the series. You never know who was going to win that one until the final score.
He did both sides either. They were trying it desperately hard to keep it as a draw, wasn't it?
Yeah, keep it as a draw. But anyway, that's what's been so far. So now this is 90.1 Happy FM is Great Southern Footy on air and YouTube.
It's footy finals fever. The Great Southern Football League's footy finals are finally here. Who will win the holy grail of local football?
McLaren. Mount Compass. Langhorne Creek.
Willunga.
Bulldogs. Join Happy FM as we take you on a journey through the finals to the ultimate destination, the GSFL Grand Final on Saturday 18th of September, with our expert commentary team, Kevin Curran. Kevin puts it straight through the goal. Neville Miller. And Trevor Pryor.
Turns around, picks it up, handball.
Calling all the action. Every finals game live streamed via the Happy FM website.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
At Shed Boss, we don't just build sheds, we engineer them. We build to your individual requirements, from residential to commercial, large or small. Everybody's needs are different. Built with premium Australian-made steel, our patented bracket system and concrete anchored foot bracing, constructed by licensed shed builders, means you'll get an affordable quality carport, rural or commercial shed. Shed Boss. Built strong, built right.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. With well over 6,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
3 weeks before next grade. We did, I think, before the WSFL. Cricket starts straight away, pretty much.
top of us
And
a
it's
little bit.
cold outside.
Oh, it's freezing
And
out
it's
there.
coming this way.
Well, you're inside out the rain, so you're right.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it won't rain in the next half hour or so. But anyway, all ready to go now, Nifty.
Yes, it is indeed. The umpire with the footy hoiks it up in the air for the elimination final. McLaren straight out of the blocks. Inside 50, the footy will roll. Charles been well held back there. Umpire didn't see that one. Strath will clear the footy. Mark taken up. Oh, good mark there. The punch was coming through in Redden. And even look at Jet Jensen with a grin on his face. You would have seen that punch coming through. Redden with the kick. A little chip up in the air. Good mark taken down there by Thomas.
Mansion.
Yep.
Machen.
He handballs back over the top of the run on in right. Right fires the footy forward again, but McLaren just come through and intercept. Through the centre corridor they go. Why not? Through to the male medalist in Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis lays off the kick and kicks it down to Grove. Grove back to Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis goes back out wide, and here comes the run and the firepower. Up, but it goes, and Charler, and this is about the way we started the first quarter, boys.
He's a winner.
Joe Charler comes out 40 metres out and takes a good mark.
He's a winner in that position, isn't he?
Loves it. Distance should not be a problem with the big hoofers he's got on him.
He just got to pick the wind, didn't he? He missed that one from this side last time.
Joe Charler from 45, just inside 50, 48 metres, bang, kicks the big long bomb. He's just pulled it a little bit too much left, and it stayed left for one minor score only. 6 goals, 9 McLaren, 1 goal, 5 Strathalbyn on the FBAG scoreboard.
Perhaps he should have gone just a little bit closer to the man on the mark.
Yeah, it was the same spot he missed it last time. Strathalbyn now with the ball in Thomas Redden. He brings the ball back into play, goes right up on the wing, comes out up and down. The umpire says, I'll pay that one. Strath with the mark on the wing top side. Now he's get cold to play on. Goes off, kicks up now, up the forward flank, goes out over the back, comes out there quickly, goes out to Alexander Moyle for McLaren. Side steps there, goes around again. The male medalist goes bingo down the throat of his player. Turns around quickly, comes off here, in it ins, no problems at all, and that one's out in there, goes into Matthew Merritt. Quickly played. Strath were caught out everywhere on that one. They just ducked and weaved. McLaren got it through and straight there and hit their targets and right into it. So third quarter here, we call it the championship quarter, and it goes off here, and we McLaren now line up for their second shot at it. Directly in front, 35 metres out, puts it all up, looks pretty good. Umpire steps back in and says, goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get in the centre, no,
There he
goes again. But he really gets caught. He's still got his hand pass away.
Hanging on to him. Oh! They were talking about the cats then.
And that's what comes out of the back of animals' behinds, isn't it? The crowd reckons. Something about bull. Oh, that might have been even.
Anyway, the ball's kicked down now, marked at the half-back line there by Strathalbyn.
I reckon it could have been Noski, I reckon.
Could have been. Anyway, there's the ball now. It's on the ground. There's plenty of players just standing around there watching. It's at the moment, Strath look like they're tired, don't they?
Flat.
They're flat. They've really got not much going for them at the moment. Anyway, goes up again. Belted down then by McLaren. That might be Goodison that knocked the ball down on the ground. Ball now is in the pack of players once again. And Strath now trying to get the ball out. They're trying as hard as they can, but not with a great deal of success at the moment, as the umpire comes and throws it up again. Up it goes once more, on the ground again. It's over near the boundary line over there. And the player's happy just to walk across the line with the ball and give it back to the boundary umpire, Nifty.
Yeah, boundary umpire's got plenty of work on that far side of the oval today. Ready to set back in again. Up they come. Clarkie goes in, gets the tap down. Here comes Brett Ellis again. Grabbed it by the hand, socket it off the ground. Charla clean bowled him. Ball comes back in again around to Matthew Merritt to kick the last goal. He gives up the footy. Goes backwards. It goes to Liam Sterling and just burning it. Great balls of fire. This thing it is. She just keep burning it. McLaren with it. Far side of the over again. She's like the old Magda, the Bermuda Triangle out there. She's stuck in there with the breeze. And the players are all told to go the high side. McLaren go back. Well, no one down there. The big kick in, the long bomb comes down. And it might have been Big Clampy's come through and taken a good mark. Does from the centre corridor. Brings it up back into the centre. Brett Ellis. Intercept. Male medalist. One bounce. Goes through. Open goals. Pops it up in the air. Bounces in the air. Teases the shizen out of the Strathalbyn player. It is bounced on through for a goal for Brett Ellis.
Nose underneath that ball, stand on the line, and he said, well, I've got the decision here. Here it is, back in the centre. Up she goes, Ruckman go up, neither can get it, comes back down the middle. Strath comes out, Clark gets it out again, goes up forward, but the ball can't go anywhere. Stacks onto there. The umpire finally gets a clear view and says, well, I'd better pull this one up on the wing, top wing here, away from the club rooms. Up she goes, Ruckman goes up, pushes out the back there by McLaren, comes up, picked up quickly there by Strath in right, but he can't do much with it. Comes out, McLaren again, off they go, quickly straight through, they go through, and Leon Groves goes up over the back. Guess what, wrestling, hanging on, free kick to Strathalbyn. Is it?
Yeah, yep. Grimley was a bit too much cuddly.
Yeah, Strath quickly bring the ball back in there. They go over, comes out there and he finds Redden. Redden handballs off, over it goes through, pushes onto it. Up on the wing it goes, over the back and goes over here quickly on the chest there of Mark Elliott. It's been quiet. Mark Elliott pushes the ball off down to the flank there. Up too early, Strath up there, goes out with the McLaren players back down, picked up quickly by Butler. Butler goes across, misses that, goes right across. I think it might have gone through for a single. It has umpire signals a single, but it goes through. So Strathalbyn go to a 1 goal. Were they 5 or 6?
1-6, I think.
1-6, I think.
Yeah, that's a wasted kick again.
McLaren's 8-8 on the FPAG scoreboard.
A wasted kick again by Strathalbyn, and not getting much value for them at the moment down there in their forward line. There's plenty of them over there now. They should be able to kick it back again, but the ball goes over near the boundary line. Across the line it goes and out of bounds. Yeah, they've got to do something. 1 goal 6 into the third quarter. You're not going to win too many games with that.
No, it's a huge. You've got to hope the opposition stops completely. Yeah. That ain't going to happen.
Somebody lock the door.
From the throw in down there now. It's gone out. Here's another chance for McLaren. They got it. No, he didn't even mean to kick it to that player. He's got plenty of backup down there now, and the ball goes over the 50-metre line. Down the other end now, it's down there for McLaren. If they can get the ball out in the open, there's plenty of them out there to get to it. The ball now will be almost kicked. Was it kicked through the...
that's a free kick.
No, it's not.
Oh, Jensen. It was the old get out of my way, I'm looking for the footy.
The only thing was he pushed him in the night. I thought he'd better give him a free kick.
Yeah, I would have.
I would have given him a free kick for that one as well. But anyway, we're not umpiring the game, Nifty, and the ball now. Strath might be a bit lucky to get out of that one. They could have really hurt him then. Strath have got it again.
Advantage.
Play on down there, down to the forward line, and Strathalbyn should make something out of this because they don't very often get an advantage like that. Over the back of the pack it goes. Ball now is
hold the ball.
Stay down there. The umpire's paid holding the ball. Yep. McLaren have got the free kick, and it's on the half back flank for McLaren. The left flank over the top side of the ground. That's where they're trying to play the game here at the moment. They're going pretty successfully at it too, as the ball now is right near the boundary line. The player drops the ball.
Oh, holding the ball.
Hold the ball. He was making the attempt, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the only one that was trying to make any attempt.
Yeah. Anyway, the umpire plays a free kick to Strathalbyn now. I've got to work out what they're going to do with this, because they've got to do something with it. They've got to get a goal soon, or otherwise they're going to have one of the lowest scores ever in Great Southern Finals. Ball's on the ground, just outside of 50 at the moment. A couple of players over there, they're pushing and shoving and grabbing hold of each other.
A couple of pushes are going a bit high too.
Yeah, but anyway, the
umpire's telling them to calm down.
Calm down, he says, or I'll pay one of you a free kick. Which one, I don't know. Anyway, the ball now is out loose. It's over that far side of the ground, and coming down there, Strathalbyn take the mark. So Stratha got it over that dark side of the oval. There's another couple of players out there, full down behind the play, and the ball now is out of bounds down near the scoreboard. Nifty. Bit of messing around out there now.
There's a little bit of take going out there, and for one side they want to keep their hands in their pockets. Because the other side have got to play next week. One of them you do. Ball gets fired in, down the line again. Plenty of hands go up again. Strathalbyn with the football, they're ridden into the ground. Umpire says it's not going anywhere. They'll lope in and ball it up once again. Yeah, trying to entice him into a little bit of fighting going on. Ball tap down again. Clucky's doing okay in the ruck. Redden with the footy, divs it out back out there. Strath fire it up inside 50. She goes again, but no one underneath it. And real the attack, the endeavour from McLaren in the back lines is huge. The umpire will peel them off, and we'll ball up once again. Up we go again inside. Go back up, back door, it doesn't come out again. Chance for Strath, she'll pick it up again on McLaren. Soon as Strath go near the footy, they're into it. Comes in was Butler, was with the thing. Kiefer, so I reckon it might have beaten Kiefer. It is, it's a goal through.
At Shed Boss, we don't just build sheds, we engineer them. We build to your individual requirements, from residential to commercial, large or small. Everybody's needs are different. Built with premium Australian-made steel, our patented bracket system and concrete anchored foot bracing, constructed by licensed shed builders, means you'll get an affordable quality carport, rural or commercial shed. Shed Boss. Built strong, built right.
From where we are,
starting to get well into this third quarter now. After the half-time break, she's coming back to the centre. McLaren's with a firm grip on this. Back they go up. They get up. Strath get it out. Comes back out. Hamble goes forward. Goes out wider. Comes on with the running player. Goes off quickly there in Mackin. Mackin comes out. His kick goes out. Finds this player out there on the flank. And 25 against him too. For a bit of a shove afterwards. I've seen a lot worse than that come on. But it's going to drag him back now. So Bentley for McLaren's has to go back.
Daniel Pegler.
Pegler, oh, first I've probably seen him too. So Daniel Pegler, yes, for Strathalbyn now will have a shot, probably close to a 45-degree angle. He's only got a kick from probably 22 metres out. Turn around, goes in, drives the ball, hangs that, he hangs it and he hangs it. No. Would not get back from there. Straight off the side of the boot, that was outside. She goes through for another minor score is what Strathalbyn do not need. They go to 2 goals 7 to 8-8 on the FPH scoreboard to McLaren.
McLaren will bring the ball back in, but it's over the far side of the ground now. And the ball hugs the boundary line over there at the back of the pack. Good mark taken down there by
Clark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clark, the big fella in Clark. They kick it across the ground out there. That was towards Clamp, I think, but he couldn't get it. And McLaren.
Here he is. Look at this. Oh, we'll get to it. Yep.
Grimley's got it.
And there's the one down Dawn too. And the where's that one? That was the latest, biggest punch I've ever seen.
Ball gone back across in the face of goal. Second umpire's letting it go on, boys. Strathalbyn with the footy. There's another push. That'll be 25 as well, Kev.
Well, they're throwing them out now, aren't they? I don't know what they're fighting about, because at the moment it's, the result's just about a foregone conclusion the way things are going.
It's a 6-goal fight. That's what they're fighting
I think that's all they're hoping. They're hoping that they can bash them up and make themselves feel good.
Strath with the 40, drive it back up high again, outside 50, up in they go, they're still outside 50, long rake and handball over the top, Clampy gets it over to Butler again, Butler goes in, oh here we go, Butler's back in the play, that's 2 from 2 for him.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Throw some sand in that divot that he hit the deck.
Yeah, as I said, umpire, running behind, had no reason not to have a clear view of it. Back in the centre it goes. Clark can't get it out for Strath. Comes back down the centre. Out he goes. Gets wrapped up here now by McLaren. And he turns around and it goes into there. So Matthew Merritt and Ruck up to here. It goes into it. Back in the centre and up she goes again. The ruckman goes up, can't come back down to a Strath trying to come out. Bang, he gets hit, comes down. Redden gets it. Redden comes out for Strath, comes out here. Here goes the happy hooker. He's got the ball. He gets kicked. Now the umpire pays an FAD. That is, I cannot understand that with the kicks being so pressurised onto it.
But they've got to start doing something, otherwise it's just getting
but it's if you've got to be careful. You watch, make sure you pay all of them, because that one there was under right with the ball going on, and the other one was 4 or 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
late.
I mean it was.
So they've got to be careful. Anyway, Strathalbyn got the luck of this one. It comes out here, and it comes around out here to we got Brodie Martin.
Little Brodie Martin will probably put it through from there.
Yeah, he's got a hoof on him, hasn't he? So. It's just a matter of what the wind will do. Is they have been carrying them across the face of the goals here. Yeah, in he comes, drives up, hangs it. It's hanging, it's gone too far with the breeze, goes right across. Another minor score, which they don't need. Strathalbyn go to 3 goals, 8 now, I reckon.
Yep,
to 8 on the FPA scoreboard.
Yes, and McLaren will kick the ball back in again, and they've done a fair bit of this in the last couple of minutes.
Clear FAD there.
Kick it back. Anyway, they go over the club room side of the game, and Strathalbyn take the mark again, kick the ball back into the forward line.
Purple patch here for
Strath. Perhaps it's liven them up a bit.
Yeah.
Nifty anyway. The big fella here can go back and put the ball almost right in the goal square, you would think. He's put it almost right in the goal square. He has put it right in the goal square. Nearly gone through out there, and it's another minor score. So it's 8 goals. 3 goals, 9 now to Strathalbyn, 8-8 to McLaren.
Moyle plays on quickly, gets the ball out to Gregory. They've come down bottom side, the change room side here at the Willunga Oval. Main club room's one side, change room's the other. They keep sweeping across the line. Underneath it is Ellis. His big punch comes through from Strath, gone to the out of bounds. Boundary umpire will throw it back in again. There's a bit of tension coming into this game now. Up tempo, everybody is.
Yeah, McLaren have got the pace. They just need to open it up and run away. Get out of the packs.
Falling into that.
Yeah, get out of the packs. That's what they want to do.
Boundary umpire with the footy, throws back in again. McLaren maybe won the tap down there, but she's still in a pack of players. Hold the ball, says the umpire. Strath to the bottom of there with the ball underneath him, and McLaren will come up winner with the football. I think it might be Joshua Branson, isn't it? 35. Now short, little daisy cutter. Keep the old worms and nervous, aren't they?
That's all they need to do is kick it out wide and make the breaks.
Switch up play, go right across the other side of the oval to Ashley Goodison. Goodison now keeps it up on the high side. Going to be Fennerty.
Number 20, the ruckman. Go
back inside.
Oh, it's too high. Ellis
Ellis will have it. Ellis gets the footy back up to Merritt. Merritt can put out a low one to Charla. Grabs it, sticky fingers. 45 out directly in front.
That's
like a vice, wasn't it?
That's the style they've got to play. Don't get into the crowd so as they can get bustled around. Open it up, use their pace and their skills. They're hitting the targets, and that's what they did the first quarter. Continue on with it.
Ellis again, very effective in the centre, isn't he? Charla on his way in.
Has he learnt from his last 3?
Oh yes indeed, he's put that one oiky straight through the middle. Charlotte.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, We're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Electronic one, get used to that. Umpire throws the ball up in the centre. Up it goes. Ellis. Was that Ellis?
No.
It wasn't. When McKay tried to get it out and couldn't. And the umpire will come along again and throw it up. Up it goes. Ruckman are already in there, the ball comes out. Race on here to pick it up.
Here he comes again.
Hassled out of it, and there comes Ellis this
look
time.
at the body, bang!
He just runs straight through out there, no one can stop him. It's like a train running through down there. And that is another minor score to McLaren. They go to 9 goals 9, McLaren. 3 goals 9 to Strath.
James Matthews was on the full tilt for that one, and he nearly got underneath that one again, but Strathalbyn on the marking contest. That was a good one. Slips gas, well done Clampy. And confidence back into him and start kicking a few goals, mate. It'd be good. I know you're down the wrong end at the moment, but these men that can do it. Champion player, ball goes up. Well, there you go. What are we going to do about this one? Sticky fingers, man in front. Man in front, man in behind.
He's got to be a baller. He's always played it the other way. Oh, he's giving
25 because he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't give the ball back.
Yeah.
They're arguing about who's the mark. He says, I marked in front. I'm not giving it back. It's my ball. 25 over. And here we go. Ducks and Drakes in the background as well. We've got to get your eyes
everywhere.
With your 370-degree vision here, don't you? Ball comes up again. Limpy tries it again back up in there. Still fighting for the football. There's McLaren. Followed each other. Didn't have it. Matthews didn't have the football. Play on's the call. Umpire couldn't see it. Out they come again to Charla. Charla's got the big body. He'll try and do something. Wadars weeds it back out to Groves. And Groves comes in.
They've got a couple of sick-looking players there at the moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of bashing and crashing, and
7
they're not winning.
Xavier Redden. Up a bit ginger, and the other player there is Thomas Redden.
So Leon Groves will be kicking probably about 5 metres to the left of where Charla just kicked his. Let's see how we go. Leon Groves on his way in from right on the 50 to about 47 metres. Let's let the 50 go. No one's moving back there. She's gone straight through the eye to little. McLaren have pulled.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. With well over 6,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Make their running players go, which they've got, and get back into it. Back in the centre, up she goes, nobody gets it, crashes down. McLaren come out quickly, gets out through there. McKay drives it up forward, goes out in the wing, over the top, gets chopped arm, but gets over too far, over the boundary line untouched, and it'll be a Strathalbyn kick in the back flank. Goes off now, comes back in, drives this ball up it goes, comes in the centre, there's a whistle. And what's going on here? The umpire's up here has brought it back.
Get him to do it again, is he?
Yeah, most reckons he's in the right spot, but yeah, so I reckon it's Redden. I reckon it's got the ball as Redden, Xavier Redden. They put him back where he was, he must have been too far forward, but anyway, so repeat here, take 2. Top side. Same thing goes out, comes into the centre, goes out, finds over, and he finds his player quickly in Jack Kelsch. Kelsch goes on for Strath, pushes the ball up out in the flank area. Out they go, turn around and picks up there. Can't get it Strath, got high.
Free kick too high.
Too high. Gets thrown over, play on, you won't get away with that one. Goes back there, so goes back now finally to him, and it goes back here to Riley Clamp. For Strathalbyn on the wing here, goes out, goes short, goes off, and he finds his player quickly there, and that one is Cooper Matchin. He's right in front of the club rooms here, change rooms. Goes off, he's hanging down on the same side, hugging the boundary line, trying to bring it around. Up there goes the body, Strath go up, 2 against each other, can't get it, comes back down, McLaren gets it. They get wrapped up, and the umpire will come in the forward pocket for Strathalbyn for a ball up.
Sun's time left in this quarter.
Sun's starting to break up. Must be getting pretty close to the end of it. Comes back out. McLaren tried to get it. Strath get it. He gets hung onto. Goes out. And now look at this. A big pack going on into here. There's this junior footy at its best, folks. There is nobody in the back half here, which is up in the McLaren's goals. They're all forward. Up she goes again, in the pocket, goes she down. McLaren's on the kick. That one was paid out before. Goes out, up the back now onto the wing. Strathalbyn with it, spins around, goes off in the pocket. Big spoil from behind, over the boundary line in the forward flank for Strathalbyn up there. So on the FPA scoreboard, McLaren's a 10-9 to Strathalbyn. I reckon it's supposed to be 3-9 also.
The entry umpire's got hold of the ball now. We'll throw it in. Does. Goes in short. Ball's taken down there by McLaren and McKay. He can't do anything with it. And gets up, gives it back to the umpire. And he will throw it up again. Up it goes once more. Belted down there by Mark Elliott. Then there was arms up there everywhere. I think Mark Elliott might have been the last one to touch it. But there's that many players around the ball now, you can't even see the ball.
Yeah.
They're everywhere around there. I think the umpire should just go in there and be allowed to
McLaren's
say
happy for that to happen.
Oh, yeah,
Strathcart really struggling to score.
Strathalbyn have got to score, but McLaren don't have to score. They got enough probably at the moment, getting very close to the three-quarter time. But again, there's nothing up there except about 30 players pushing and shoving to try and get the ball out, and it's not going anywhere. Throws it up again. Goes Jet Jackson again with the ball. Down it goes on the ground. I reckon you ought to get someone else to throw it up.
Yeah, pay a free. That's the
pay
best
a free,
one.
I suppose. That's the easiest way.
Yeah, it breaks it right up.
Throw it up and blow the whistle.
Shoving still going on out there.
Yeah. Now the Strath try to get the ball out in the open. It's not happening, Nifty. What do you reckon? Can you do something to get the ball out?
All I can say is the mini Colts was a lot cleaner game at 8:30 this morning, Kev. They played a lot more structured football.
They did.
And they didn't have no one in the bottom half of the game. Because everybody's around the footy at the moment.
Well,
80, finally, boys, we've picked out hold in the ball.
Well, I'm glad, because if someone snapped the goal, we had no idea who it would have been.
No hope in 80s.
I bet it's a defender.
It is. Oh, and they're still going down 9 pins.
Yeah, someone else is
and 25 metres as well, thank you very much. And play on's the call now. No,
just set the mark.
Oh, finally, the footy comes out of there. We thought we'd lost it for a while. McLaren now through Bentley. Deep out. Now we're going to go backwards here. Don't go back in there again. There's a lot of trouble back in there. McLaren clear the football out again. Fennerty with the football can keep running, go to the high side. Give it to Brett Ellis. And he does. Come on, Brett. Let's get on with it. Show us a bit of that magic of yours and get the football out of there.
Not much magic in that one.
Ball comes back out. Again, it finds Kane Hopkins. Hopkins, they just whacks and kicks here. Goes backwards again. We're going back to Brett again. Oh, we know it will come. Here comes the handball over the top. No, it's not. We're going for the kick. Down the line, McLaren. They finally got it up on the top side again. I think they just want three-quarter time to come, don't they?
Yeah.
A long kick for them. Down there again. Oh, good bark by Redden. He's been their best so far for Strathalbyn. Plays on quickly. Going to go through the centre corridor, but his corridor was cut off. Comes back up in the middle again. Good tap down. It is by McLaren, but Strath will come away and get a kick away. Maybe down the ground. No, it's not. Play on's the call. Comes back out to Butler again. He gets it second time, third time. Butler gets taken to the ground. Probably should be a free kick, but it won't matter. He's absolutely knackered and he's staying there. Siren has sounded. Three-quarter time. 10 goals, 9 McLaren. 3 goals, 8 Strathalbyn on the FPAG scoreboard. 90.1 Happy FM is Great Southern Footy on air and on YouTube.
It's footy finals fever. The Great Southern Football League's footy finals are finally here. Who will win the holy grail of local football?
McLaren. Mount Campus. Langhorne Creek.
Willunga.
Bulldogs. Join Happy FM as we take you on a journey through the finals to the ultimate destination, the GSFL Grand Final on Saturday 18th of September with our expert commentary team, Kevin Curran, puts it straight through the goal, Neville Miller, and Trevor Pryor.
Turns around, picks it up, handball.
Calling all the action. Every finals game live streamed via the Happy FM website. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
That's what he said. He's still drinking on the job. Hey, how about I go pick him up his kids after the game, mate? Cross back. I know, Shane. How do I go get them? When you go? My car's over there, right over the other side. You're going to deliver it over Well, we were going about 5 o'clock. So you want to come and see me at the gate?
Still a big gap to go,
Yeah, certainly is a big gap to go back, and the scoreboard has finally been changed around. It took a while to do it. Whole third quarter.
It hasn't really made much difference.
No, it hasn't made much.
It's
It's only a point here and a point for them. So 10-10 McLaren, third quarter time scores to 3 goals, 9 Strathalbyn. Umpire with a footy, flicks it up in the middle again. Both Ruckman didn't win advantage out of that one. Strathalbyn might have got the first use of the handball back out, and one-hander in there. They're still wrestling with the football. Umpire's going to swoop in and re-ball it up. It's going anywhere, plenty of pressure in there. Oh, the footy again. Up by they go. Big Clark and Agoma in with the football. down. Strathalbyn rake it back out, kick inbound 50. Here's the chance now. Can Mick Elliott get in the front seat? Doesn't. Kiefer Zohar gets the kick away out, dropping the ball. Play on's the call. Goes out, back out to Mick Elliott again. Oh, he's corralled. 1, 2, 3. Gets around. Oh, the call from Ben Ellis. The champ gets the footy. Brett Ellis gets the footy and delivers it nicely down the line. Down the line he does to Matty Merritt. Merritt can go short again. Umpire's whistling him on and wanting to play on. I want back up in there again. Still working on the footy. Charles has come down. Brett Ellis has come in underneath his feet and gobbled it up and delivered it down the line. A little bit too short for his player there. Strath get the footy and kick it, and she's gone out on the full, Trev.
Yep, certainly is. So a kick to McLaren, who pick it up through Samuel Laurie. Laurie drives into the centre, finds out his player, and he guides Todd McKay. Todd McKay gets up, comes back now. McLaren's just controlling this. They're on the wing, on the clubroom side, the last quarter. Final one for one of these today. Sidesteps around, goes over the path, kicks it up, right up centre half forward, goes out. Strath come out. They had the run on it go. They can come back here again if they like, but no, it's too late now, and he goes out, goes wide, but kicks it down low, finds his player and spots him and gets up there in Brody Martin. Brody Martin goes back in but turns over. McLaren's gets it and they get wrapped up by Strath, and she gets a ball up on the forward flank for McLaren, kicking to the right of screen. Clubroom side still. Crowd's even quiet down again now, so it goes up, turns around, comes up, side kick goes out, comes down there. McLaren try to pick it all up, can't get going, heads over the ball here, goes on, the umpire's looking, he's got to do something. He finally comes in and says, I'll have a ball up in the same spot. It was just like a scrum there in the old different code of football we play. Anyway, goes up straight out the back, goes out to McLaren. McLaren goes straight over there. Daniel Marr goes up, hats it about out there, goes in, handballs back inside. Ellis turns around, misses it, comes out. Strath now gets a kick. That was a bit of an ungainly kick there by Strath. Comes out though, goes over, 2-on-1 here, 2 and 2, goes off, a handball back inside, goes over quickly, bang, that's too late. There it is, finally picked one up. And I need not say it, but that's McFarlane.
He was always going to hit him.
Austin McFarlane, nice and late, it goes off, kicks forward McLaren's. They go, and he gets shoved into the pitch. Oh, he has gone crashing into the box there. Ooh, umpires have not seen that and gone out. It goes around. So anyway, it goes over here to Matthew Merritt. He's got it for McLaren. Lucky he didn't hurt himself in that. His short kicks goes up, but it sits up too much. Can't get the ball, and the ball goes over the boundary line in the interchange, and finally gets there for a throw-in by the boundary umpire right in front of the club rooms. 20. Oh, there's a Strath player going off with a crook ankle. There's Jack Kelch. Ball comes in by the boundary umpire. Goes up. Clark can't get it. Read out there by McLaren. He gets swung around. The umpire comes in for a ball up on the 50-metre arc. It's on that forward flank for McLaren. No inroads by Strath here at all. Goes up, comes out, goes around. Ellis can't get it for McLaren's. Finally, Strath get it, but he misses it. Goes back in there, Ellis again. Goes over the top, McKay. Goes out, comes on the bottom, deals on top of him. The umpire picks all up and goes back for another one on the 50-metre arc. So on the FPH scoreboard, nifty 10-10 McLaren, 3 goals, 9 to Strath.
Well, with the footy, flicks her up in the air again. Charler underneath it, gets it, but it's smothered off the boot. Oh, he's taken the player a little bit too high, and that will be a free kick, Strathalbyn. Strath deep in the pocket. They're going to concede some ground and go backwards. Goals are this way, boys. You need another 7 of them. Or 8 of them, actually.
8, yep.
So Strath now go back, reload, and they come back down the line again. So they didn't sort of work what was going to happen, but that's okay. It's come down the line.
Too far.
Yep, handball comes back up. Well, kick comes back up in the middle. It's found Bentley. Bentley now
bingo.
Loads up the football and loads it up beautifully and hits his teammate fair on the chest on the 50-metre arc, directly in front. The wind should carry it on through, and Joel Vanderleer, we'll see what the kicking boot's got for him today. It's just a matter about walking out the time here for McLaren. They will waltz on, be playing at home next week, so there's an advantage for the McLaren side. Joel Van, a
Looks
little
pretty
kick.
good.
It does look a pretty good looking kick from Joel. And Joel, goal umpire says,
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the south coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
That's the one.
Yeah, you need to bribe the umpires a heck
I
of a
think
lot,
you need
don't
to
you?
bribe a hell of a lot. Yeah.
I don't think the wallet would be big enough.
No, anyway, umpire throws it back up again in the middle of the ground, push down. Chance here for Strath to get the ball out. They can. They really do. They can get something out. What's
Got one of the
here?
snout
Everyone-
reddens, yeah. They tried to
everyone
take
stopped.
advantage, but they can't get it.
Oh, right. Umpire said, no, you got to come back to the centre. Player on the mark out there is Henry Matthews. Kick in, and the mark has been taken down there by number 14, Sam Elliott. So Eddie goes to play on and pushed him in the face.
push Bentley too high.
And then he gives it to the wrong player.
Oh, yeah, it's just being lenient, umpire.
I think that's just been stupid. If I was umpire, then you'd have given him 50
Should have,
for
he
that.
should have.
Yeah. Anyway, what's happened now?
It's kicked out and it's taken out by, I reckon it's Merritt. Matthew Merritt's out for McLaren on the wing.
Everyone just seemed to stop. Anyway,
Yeah.
Merritt's got it out there. He's got it right down there near the boundary line. It's been marked down there by McLaren, and it is pushed across the line and out of bounds. Yeah, you wouldn't think this was a knockout match, would you? You think it was just one of those games that meander along, but
Yeah, the last two have been like that, haven't we?
Yeah,
We had
yesterday's was
beautiful
the same.
ones to wrap up the minor season.
yep.
Yeah.
They're all like this too. They were all the players that were close to each other on the top. But anyway, we've
Another
got
throw-in.
another throw in down there. The ball's gone across just in front of the scoreboard, and the boundary umpire will throw this in. In it goes. Over it goes. Over the back. Here's a chance now for Strath to pick it up, and I think the umpire will give him a free kick because he tried to pick it up and they had hold of him, and the ball's kicked in. At least he's found a teammate down there, but he's a long way from home. Going to kick it back in. Quickly the ball goes across now. Now it goes back almost into the centre. Players out there all over the place from McLaren. Oh, well done.
beautiful.
Well done by the Strathalbyn
no
player.
help.
Has he kicked it in? Has he got a goal? It's gone straight towards the goals and bounced backwards. I mean, when your luck's against you, it's against you, isn't it? Anyway,
Bentley.
I reckon he's run this distance in a bit
No,
more
he
than
bounced
too.
it.
And he bounced it once, did he?
Kay got one right.
Here's a chance now for Strath. And the player there will just hand it back to Liam Sterling. Boundary umpire now has got hold of it. He's getting more.
Boundary umpire's having a big chuckle.
Jeez. It's gone over to Ellis. Ellis has got it.
Oh, he's in
He's
trouble.
holding the ball.
Yeah. Ellis said, oh, I don't know. I'll give it to him. It's gone out there to Redden. Redden kicks it down to the forward line. Players in front out there, and it'll come back with
Bentley.
interest to Ellis again. Ellis just meanders after it, just gets a little kick out. Finds his teammate in the centre. He had choice of about 3 players in. Kicks it further down, and Branson's got hold of it now, and the ball has been marked down
Groves.
there by Groves. You think Groves might
Yeah,
be able to kick it,
distance will be
don't you?
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
reckon
but
you
Kay's
get
just
it from
gone
there.
over and said, mate, take your time and have a shot.
Take your time. We got all afternoon. The rain looks like it's gone, so no worries about getting wet. And in comes Grove to kick that one. The wind's going to blow it too far. In fact, it's blowing it right across, isn't it? It has, and it's a minor score only. So it's 11-11. McLaren, Strathalbyn, 3 goals, 9. And if the
Strath to bring the footy back in. Well, straight down the corridor we're going to go. That's the only way to go straight for home. Ball comes back up. Kofa's so far a long way from home. He gets the punch up. But picked up it is by Strath. Strath back over the top. It goes down there, the leading goal kicker there in Butler. They kick it forward. There's a chance. Strath are out front. Pegler can get it.
You can't make
it.
it.
Can't make it.
No.
But Strathalbyn jump up onto the top of him. Hold the ball. No, umpire says I'll come in a ball.
Gee, you got a panic to move in there.
Yeah. She just wouldn't sit up for him. They've had the shies and houses of bouncers today, haven't they?
Well,
they just hadn't gone their way.
Nothing.
Ball come back up. McLaren handball in the clinches. Have a look at the pack of them in there. Everybody's in. Everybody wants to win a prize. And
free kick to Strath.
Jumps and we'll give them one.
Yeah.
So 15 metres out. Fair, put them on a fair angle. Shouldn't be too bad.
Isn't it? I think.
Number 8, yes it is.
Liam Sterling.
Yep. He's got plenty of room. I don't think I'm going to block him off on yet.
We've only got 2 goal scorers so far.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Sterling on his way in. Oh, he's had a bit of a crack at that one. I think he might have missed it. He has. 1 point only.
Oh.
So they stick with your still 2 goal kickers for Strathalbyn. Alexander Moyle to bring it back in, Trev.
Certainly is. So here he comes. Moyles with it, gets his kick on the leg, comes out, finds his player. Drifting out through there is Joshua Branson. Branson now from McLaren, strides us up the wing, clubroom side, up the go. Ruckman can't take the mark, out the back it comes, picked up through there, tries to get the ball out, can't get over there. McLaren's come back in, Strath trying to push it, bang, the body comes in, out they come, quickly goes off, handball goes off, goes over there, turns around quickly by there. Ellis makes a fumble, then he slaps it back into it. Then the ruckman trips over and makes a mess up. Then it goes off, and that goes over there. Daniel Marr. Marr goes up from McLaren's, goes over and kicks it and straight to Strath on the wing. Clark goes over, handballs off quickly, goes out through there to Pegler. Pegler for Strath goes forward, pushing under the ball, goes out there. Zohar gets at the back there, he gets his kick away, comes up there and it goes and finds Kane Hopkins for McLaren's. He goes off, gets scruffed into the ground after the kick, goes off up into the handball from Strath now, trying to defend Doughtley out there, comes back up again, over the top it goes. McLaren couldn't get to it. Bang! That's got to be in the back. The umpire hasn't seen it. Goes down to there, and he'll have to come in for a ball up on the 50-metre arc on the Strathalbyn's attacking zone. Almost at centre half forward there. He takes possession here and throws it up. Took his time. Goes up. Ruckman goes up. Can't get out. Strath, they jobble it up and down. Now they kick forward. Up they go into the pocket. Turned he was over the boundary line, I reckon.
Got a free kick. I reckon he was over the boundary line myself too.
Yeah.
He gets a free
anyway,
kick
he's got it. Comes back in. Kicks inside. Goes out. And he finds the one out there. It comes around quickly there into Mark Elliott. Not very often we can sit around here at these games and say that Mark Elliott
hasn't kicked a goal,
and his brother Sam has only kicked one also.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yep, so in he comes, drives this ball, he hangs it, makes the umpire work, but he looks pretty good. He's happy, he comes back and says, yep, there she is, got.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is weird.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Make a grand final next week.
Umpire now throws the ball up high. Up she goes. Down she comes. And Ellis again gives the ball back to the umpire. Umpire throws it up. And Ellis he said, I don't want to kick it anymore, I'll punch this one forward, and that's what he's done with it. It's gone down the centre half forward. A quick hand pass has gone out. Back it goes again to Ellis, and he decides to bounce it. There's a long shot in for goal here, and that's almost a good mark taken.
Sock it off the ground.
Goal.
Yep.
Grim.
Rough idea of a time, Kevy? Did you take that?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Well, the sting's gone right out. We had 10 minutes.
16 minutes of the quarter gone.
10 minutes of loving down there when we thought there was a big fight back. The fights were starting anywhere, but
Ellis
we
kicks
won.
him out
Ellis
the air.
again, just there. Well,
Nice
he
pass.
can kick him out the air and out of his, else as well. But he's a clever player. That's why he's the thing.
another
Oh,
goal.
the delivery comes down. It's going to be
What's
two.
happened there?
Oh, he slammed him, so he'll get a free kick. He has to get a free kick
Was
because he
that play
slammed
on?
him.
Or was that a mark, or what's going
I
on?
thought it was a mark. He thought it was a mark. The
clear
umpire
mark.
must have called play on, and then they slammed him to the ground, and the umpire said, well, I'll throw it up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I might have got it wrong. Ball comes back out again. Strathalbyn with it all, and McLaren are a little bit cheesed off about all that lot because they're going in hard. The umpire will come in and ball up. Oh yeah, I lost me that one. I thought it was a clear one. It was out.
I thought he just walked over to go back and take his kick.
Piece of cake. Ball comes back in again. Still Strath going hard at the ground. Umpire come in and ball it up again. Come on, you mini colts, clear it out of there.
Well, it's only two in one half of the ground there.
Yeah, well, they're getting better. Ball comes back up over the top again, sock it off the ground. Here he comes, Ellis with that football again. Oh, he's overrun this one. He'll be getting tired. Ball comes back out to the big fella it is. Kick comes that's a finger tipper. And they're going to show the foot. You're going to take that away from me, are you? Matty Merritt comes in and he looks straight at the umpire with eyes like daggers. He's going to take that one from me.
Clear catch.
Yeah. In slips, fourth catch. Good catch. So, Matty Merritt. I think he's got one, hasn't he? Only man there for one before. Yes, I have in the third quarter.
Yep.
Hick is on its way. Ooh, doesn't look too bad. Distance is just not going to make it. She's beaten the pack of players. She's gone through the behind them and through for a minor score. McLaren 12-12. Strathalbyn 4 goals 10 on the FPAG scoreboard. Yeah, it's got me that one. Trev's just watching the replay.
Yeah.
It's
He
not
reckons
good.
the bloke in front got his finger to it.
Oh yeah, right. Pigs.
Meanwhile, here goes back in. Strathalbyn now have gone backwards. Now they come over here, the club rooms. Look at that. That is a shocker. Off the boot. Player standing there over the boundary line on the full. McLaren go forward, kick forward. They find their player in their forward flank. All by himself, no pressure, off the side of the boot, missed his player, out in the full, turnover. So here we go, lining up again now. Turn around there, is that Fennerty? Can't quite pick up his...
might be Steve Branson. Steve Branson, is it? Steve Branson, isn't it? Number 3.
Yeah. Number 3, is it? So, yep, so it's Branson. Branson up there. He's going to have a shot. Distance won't be a problem for him, but the wind's going to push it across, so it's going to go right to left here. Drives up, he hangs at the right, he hangs it, and he goes too much, doesn't go off, and it goes for a minor score. FBAG scoreboard 12-13 to McLaren, 4-10 to Strathalbyn.
So you'll bring the ball back in. That is Strath. Up it goes, down at centre half back, and that's gone a long way down the ground. And the player there from McLaren, he had to stand and have the hordes chase after him, and they didn't look past him, though, did they? They run straight through him. Umpire now throws it back up again. Up it goes. Down it goes. Now Strathalbyn have got it again. It's over 50. Can they keep this in? Can they get the mark down there? I don't think they can. Old Jensen, he runs after him, but I think he must have gone over the boundary line with it.
And Clampy's pulled up second hand after all that lot too. Bit of cramp.
That's, you can't believe that with Crows players, how they can be cramped, can you?
Yeah.
Fitness that they get put into them.
Anyway, that's not
holding the ball.
That's not Ellis again, is it? With the ball.
Yep. Yeah. Another one against him.
Another one against him. Yeah, he hadn't had too many against him.
Actually,
it was Moyle. It was Moyle.
Yeah,
no. Brett's still hovering around out the back. Don't worry about him.
I tell you what, he's fit. Anyway, can Strathalbyn get another goal in here? I kick this one right in. This is not a bad kick. It's right into the goal square it goes. And I don't think the Strathalbyn player's going to pick it up and try.
Here he comes, Kev.
And a bounce. Then he handballs.
Gets the hand pass away. You get it back to him if they want to do. Oh, he's gone there. Umpire says he
throw.
The Strath supporters are pretty happy with it. They got one.
Yeah.
That's not bad running Matthews down too.
Yeah, I think the cheer's gone down the throat more than out the mouth.
Gone out here to Jacob Wright. If you're an umpire today, would you give Ellis another 3 votes?
I would. Yeah, I think you'd have to.
You just about have to, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Jacob Wright kicks the ball in,
Misses.
and it misses, just another minor score. So it's 12 goals, 14. I mean, it's not hard to see how he gets the votes, is it?
No, his clean up work and just
12-13 to 4-10, I think it is.
Yeah, on the FPAG score.
11.
Here comes McLaren again, the clearing duties again. A long, high raking footy right out in front of us here at the Willunga Oval. This is the elimination final. Strath the last hurrah. Pegler can go into the footy. He's taken a bit too high. Well spotted there, Jet Jensen, the umpire. And Pegler, give it back, Bentley. Yes, the go. So, Pegler. The footy loads up. That's not a bad penetrating kick. Has he got any help back down out there? Well, back of the pack is the man of the kicking all the goals today. It didn't happen in Butler. He's offline. Kicks a minor score. 12 goals, 14. McLaren, 4 goals, 11.
No.
Strathalbyn on the FPEG scoreboard.
Strath the kicking, boys.
Oh, sorry.
4 goals.
Oh, sorry.
4 goals, 12 to Strath.
4 goals, 12.
12-13 to McLaren. Strath are attacking, he's in their zone, kicks in, comes out, and he finds his player there in Daniel Marr. He's played serviceable for McLaren's. Up it goes, handball goes inside, goes off quickly now, up onto the wing position, goes out, comes out there, Fennerty tries to get this one, goes out there for McLaren, still pushing forward, still pushing forward, then he's driven down.
He got it all
right. Yep, the only thing that was missing there was a saddle.
Was only wind, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked like the saddle was slipping because it was going further and further up from the there. He kicks in, he finds his player quickly there in Joel Vanderloo. Vanderloo goes off quickly, goes over there to Moyle. Moyle kicks off and finds his player up there. I reckon that's looking a bit like it could be Marr, is it? Number 6, Daniel Marr.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, it looks like that. It looks a bit like that, so I don't think it's Todd McKay.
No.
So, yep, certainly is. So here they go, McLaren. Got this well under control here. Just want to make sure they don't get any injuries. It's still a cutthroat for them next week. It's on the Sunday, but on their home ground.
Always be cutthroat now, won't it?
Yep, in they come. Drives up.
What's he done there?
He has dropped that one out on the full in the pocket.
Somebody in the netball court said kicking him.
I reckon he tried to cramp up as he got through the kick halfway through, and she was stiff-legged and kicked off there.
Yeah. Anyway, Strathalbyn kick it back, and it's a long, long way to get a goal from where they are at the moment. Kick it out again, and this could be, well, it'll just be inside the boundary line out there. And they've got it, and can't see.
Yeah, no, they stuck him clean out in the pocket. The boundary umpires come into play right in front of the coaches' boxes here. And the boundary umpire will wick it back in again. And probably got a dejected coaches' box here in Strathalbyn. Season over. All comes back in again. Tip up over the top. Clarence still trying the last hurrah. They look good at ground level. They really are superb. Strath though still haven't given it away. Handball pumps up over the top. Here comes the last kick into it. Mick
too
Elliott.
late with the tackle, and he's hurt him too.
So there's a classic one there. Mick Elliott plays on and quickly with the intercepted. Mark didn't come off there. Hopkins of the footy. They've got hold of Hopkins. He comes down the crown. Butler's got hold of him, and
McLaren player's got his shoulder out. They might be
losing
losing one for the finals.
Oh, that's Bentley too, and he's played a bloody good game of footy today.
Up the ball goes up the forward position for Strath. They gets up there. Umpire lets it go. Can't come out. He's looking around. The ball's not moving anywhere, and he has to come in at centre half forward for a throw up. Turns round and go. They're shuffling him off, and his arm is wrapped over, so he might have had that pop out. Up she goes, comes out they come through. Oh, that was one big coat hanger.
Two.
Oh,
one coat hanger, two coat hanger. Left hand side, right hand side. Gotcha. And she's on in the middle. There's a little bit of, hey, don't do that to my player. That could be Bentley in there, is it?
Yeah,
two of them with two orange.
I reckon that's Bentley there. Cause I reckon that could be
Bentley with the ball.
Yeah, right, okay. I thought it might have been Bentley off with the shoulder. He had the same kind of boots.
Yeah, I reckon that was one of the younger ones.
Bentley there,
yeah. goes off, so he gets the kick.
There
goes the siren. That's it. She's all over here, folks, in the elimination final here at the Willunga Oval. McLaren's have run out. Winners 12-13 to Strathalbyn, 4-12. Goal kickers, while I'm still talking, boys, we've got here for McLaren. We have James Grindley with 4, 2 to Joel Charler. The rest of them all become singles. Matthew Merritt, Stephen Branson, Brett Ellis, Leon Groves, Joel Vanderleur, James Matthews, that's them. And for Strathalbyn, Lachlan Butler got 2 and singles to Mark Elliott and Sam Elliott.
And the other games and scores are around starting from wee hours this morning, Kev and Maria.
Oh, the wee hours this morning, you know. The
Mini Colts there.
Mini Colts were...
McLaren were good winners over there, over Langhorne Creek there. So they'll be playing a home grand final at their place next Sunday as well. Yeah. Big day for McLaren next week.
Well, plenty of goals. In the junior Colts, Maiponga 6-11 defeated Langhorne Creek 2-2. In the senior Colts, Willunga 12-11 defeated Goolwa Port Elliot 3-8. And as we said, the game of the day, the reserves today, Mount Compass 7-6 defeated Encounter Bay 5-5 in extra time. Yeah. It looked like it might have gone to extra time there at one stage, but it didn't. So anyway, it was certainly had the crowd on their toes. Anyway, that
was a good game of footy.
Reserves game, good game of footy there, and. Whether the standard was that good or not, I think in the end they were looking for somewhere to sit out.
Yeah.
They played a long time, longer than normal. So anyway, next week our games will be over at Maiponga to start with.
That's deep down in the south. I think we're taking people too far to Maiponga this year. No, I don't think we've been over to Maiponga this year, so we'll be travelling down there. And
second semi-final. So
thanks to the old Roger Trevelyan family down there in Maiponga, it's going to lend us some power for our little van and our truck, and we're going to take the whole kit and caboodle over there. And that will be a rematch of last week, Kev. So that'll be an absolute beauty again. Willunga and Langhorne Creek again, boys. Do battle.
Different sort of spot,
different oval. Willunga having the week off. The Birdman's playing 501.
Go on to there. And if we put Jensen in there too, they're probably all matching up in their games there too. So
but Jensen will be playing 502 umpiring games. I think that
should be a ripper again.
So that'll be an absolute rip snorter again. And they'll bring it on. The game Creek played yesterday, and we knew what Willunga did the other week as well. So hopefully they'll have everybody back in full tilt for them.
And then of course on Sunday.
Oh yeah. Well, McLaren at home against Mount Compass. That will be a very good game indeedy. Mount Compass weren't on the money yesterday. They were right off the boil. And McLaren, well, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I've been around McLaren, I've seen you got the little wood over Mount Compass down there at McLaren, and I must admit the way McLaren played here today, and Johnny's out here having a yak to the boys after their song, and they'll be at full tilt, and that'll be game on. So Mount Compass will want to come with a pretty good game plan next week to knock McLaren out of the finals.
The way things are going out there for McLaren, I mean, could it be that McLaren's year, this is what happened a few years ago?
Strathalbyn had done it from fifth spot not that long ago, and they can roll on through.
Yank started, they did it from fifth all the way through.
Well, you look at the injuries coming through for Langhorne Creek. I mean, the big boss in Cellar there, like he pulled out a bit lame yesterday, so he's got to carry on through for a few more yatches. He's got to keep on pushing through with that. I don't think Kobe Hellier's running real flash there. We've got the skipper and Curtis Perry come back. Was talking to him this morning, so a long time out of footy for Curtis. It's been about 6 weeks out of the game for him, so he's ready to rock and roll. He was going to play yesterday. Wasn't a sudden final for him, so he was going to come back and definitely play for next week. So that's a roll on from them. I mean, the winners next Saturday gets another chance at it. Next Sunday it doesn't. So it's game on Mount Compass and McLaren at McLaren Oval next Sunday morning. And of course the Mini Colts Grand Final.
Has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.